more than 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So, if you're self employed or you're part of the gig economy or you just want a plan you're happy with,
Good morning.
call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Here's the number. Call 855 Bible. That's 855 Bible. 855 Bible.
Don't you know
He's the
whatever
voice of the
time?
conservative millennial.
Living
The
on
Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it. Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by True Green. True Green is the easiest and most affordable way to get a beautiful lawn. All you have to do is water and mow. And to top it off, when you sign up for a 10-year plan by your GoTenny, you get one application free. Call or visit truegreen.com today.
Mild and cloudy start to our morning. The low is in 80. Even though there's a lot of clouds coming today, there's going to be enough sunshine to get those temperatures a little bit above normal. Tomorrow, waking up in the 60s, seeing mid and upper 80s. There's more sunshine Friday. It's still a possibility of a widely scattered shower. Same thing for your Saturday. We'll cool things off and increase the rain chances headed to the second half of your weekend. And that's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Amanda Curran on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now, things are looking pretty good. Mentioned an accident on 65 southbound earlier. We're not seeing any backup there, so that's good news. Also, look for an accident on East South Boulevard. If you see something out there giving you trouble with traffic, safely contact us. We'll pass the info along. Your ticket to success is at Trinum State. Whether you're pursuing higher education or career advancement, Trinum State has what you need. Enroll at trinumstate.edu. Buckle up, it's the law. Montgomery Skywatch traffic. This is Major Delay. Good morning, I'm Chet Davis. This is how many were saved. The man suspected of setting off an explosive device in the elevator during Jennifer's office is not guilty. Kyle Calvert now faces federal charges. Not with the state will also charges. Calvert will be in custody for trial. No charges filed yet in the recent Amber Alert from Montgomery. Investigators believe a 13-year-old Tunisian gun abducted his younger brother on April 8th Sunday night in Montgomery. Found the children in the car and Governor Kay decided to sell the Freedom Act into the law. This raises the penalty for first-degree human trafficking to a mandatory sentence of life in prison. Victim, the minor. KIB Bob says this makes Alabama's anti-trafficking law toughest in America. That's your news on this Thursday morning. I'm Chet Davis, WSFA 12.
Fraudulent tax returns due to identity theft increased by 30% in 2023. And here to find this tax season, LifeLock can help. Their U.S.-based restoration specialists are dedicated to helping solve identity theft issues, and all plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which means if you lose money because of identity theft, the LifeLock will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan. Help protect your information with LifeLock. Go to LifeLock.com and save up to 25% your first year with My Name Play as your promo code.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Let's see, something different for dinner. Searching restaurants near me.
Right here, ma'am. How can we help?
Gee, same old, same old.
Wait, we're right here. Ma'am, our restaurant's just a few blocks from you. Why is she not seeing us?
Back to the usual, I guess.
Ma'am, can you not see us?
Nope, they can't see you because you're buried deep in the list of local restaurants. You are invisible online. Introducing Cumulus Boost. Get a boost, get found, get on the map. Learn more at cumulusboost.com.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people. Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage. Navage. Breathe easy.
Hi, I'm Queen Latifah. Even with heart failure, my mother remained strong.
Because without strength, you lose hope. Together, we will rise above heart failure.
To help prevent and treat heart failure.
I love you.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
Chinese to Russians don't fear Joe Biden.
On News Radio 1440. You need to reset.
Where's my headphones?
Focus on your day. The moment where you take a deep breath and change the focus from the problem to the problem solver. This is Decisions with Kevin Elkins.
And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It's time to rise and shine. Because there's one more time, one more day. You're on top of the ground, and the ground's not on top of you. Good morning to you. I'm Kevin Elkins. It's time for our daily bread. A word from on high, something to change your perspective, or at least maybe give you a new one. Either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning. Our daily bread today is entitled. I got the right day today. It's 18th of April. Yesterday I was all wrong, all messed up, but I'm good today. God's tender love. Our scripture insight today comes from Hosea 11, 1 through 4. Hosea 11 and 4 reads, "To them I was like one who lifts a child to the creek. Govern yourselves accordingly." God's tender love. That's our daily bread for this day. The time on the clock says 7:13. We'll be back.
Welcome to today's encouragement from Our Daily Bread. Our reading, titled God's Tender Love, was written by Lisa M. Summer. A 2017 video of a dad comforting his 2-month-old son while the baby received his routine vaccinations garnered international attention for the way it captured a dad's love for his child. After the nurse finished administering the vaccinations, the dad tenderly held his son close to his cheek, and the boy stopped sobbing within seconds. There's almost nothing more reassuring than the tender care of a loving parent. In Scripture, there are many beautiful descriptions of God as a loving parent, images that invoke God's deep love for his children. Old Testament prophet Hosea was given a message to deliver to the Israelites living in the northern kingdom during the time of the divided kingdom. He called them to return to a relationship with God. Hosea reminded the Israelites of God's love for them as he pictured God as a gentle father. When Israel was a child, I loved him, and to them I was like one who lifts a little child to the cheek. This same reassuring promise of God's loving care is true for us. Whether we seek his tender care after a season where we've rejected his love, or because of pain and suffering in our lives, he calls us his children, and his comforting arms are open to receive us. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from Hosea chapter 11, verses 1 through 4. When Israel was a child, I loved him, and out of Egypt I called my son. But the more they were called, the more they went away from me. They sacrificed to the Baals, and they burned incense to images. It was I who taught Ephraim to walk, taking them by the arms, but they did not realize it was I who healed them. I led them with cords of human kindness, with ties of love. To them, I was like one who lifts a little child to the cheek, and I bent down to feed them. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you that you call us your child and provide tender care when we run to you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thanks for listening today. My name is Tony Collier, and today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
And now we pay homage to all of our armed forces of these United States. Okay, I'm not getting rid of this. Okay, I'm going to get rid of some of the other stuff I do first thing in the morning because y'all be complaining. All right, then? But we're going to always honor our services, okay? Because without them, we wouldn't be here, all right? I'm just saying. We wouldn't have the freedom. We'd be like in Ukraine somewhere, people blowing up our houses. I don't know. Ba-da-da-bum-bum. Army, Coast Guard, Air Force, woo! Don't forget Space Force. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, well, at least when you hear those songs first thing in the morning, you still know that still the United States, although the Democrats are trying to turn it into something else, but that's okay. We got. I mean, okay, we got to fight hard this election, ladies and gentlemen. We got to fight hard because if we allow the Democrats to take over this country, although they pretty much, but the one thing I cannot understand, and Congress is having some meetings on this now, and maybe today is Thursday. So maybe somebody can explain to me. Okay, I mean today is third, I think this is a conversation that needs to be had. Needs to be had because I am stupefied. Now, if you don't know what that word means, it means I am confused beyond rational limits. Okay, I'm just I'm just I'm stupefied. I cannot for the life of me understand why people don't like the Jewish people. Why is Israel always under an attack? I do not understand that. I mean, they walk around like we do. They got two legs, two arms, eyes, brain. They got mothers and fathers and kids whom they love. I, what makes Iran or anybody else so dead set on eradicating Israel? Can somebody explain that to me? I mean, why not pick another group? If we allow if it's okay for them to pick on Israel and the Jewish people, then hell, why not pick somebody else next week? Why not pick somebody else next year, tomorrow? Can somebody please explain this to me? What is the big deal? Those people have a right to live like everybody else does. I do not understand. And the idiot in the White House, and I hate to call him that, but you, we, we had some years ago. I think the year was 2003, 2000, 2001, and we had. Remember those two towers that were in New York? Yeah, the World Trade Center. You remember? You remember? Anybody remember that? Yeah, yeah. Those two buildings that was a beacon and symbol of our country, at least economically, anyway. Anybody remember what happened to them? Anybody? Or is our memories in America so short that we once it's over, it's done, one and done? I mean, anybody remember what happened to those buildings? Well, just in case your memory, 911, just in case your memory is a little foggy, 3,000 people. Actually, it was 3,000, I believe, and 27 people died that day. And I don't know how many other people died because of the injuries suffered from that catastrophe on that ill-fated day. People came to work, just coming to work, doing their thing like they normally do. And what did we do? For 20 years, we sent our children, our young folks in harm's way. I don't want to use the word revenge, but to try to punish those who would do us harm. Now, the guy in the White House is asking Netanyahu not to do what was done to them, what was done to, he told them he doesn't want him to do what we did. We left a lot of blood overseas. We left, if you look around America right now, you'll see a lot of our veterans, one leg gone, one arm gone, because of the IEDs and all that stuff. These individual, what they call those IEDs, individual explosive devices, um, that devastated people's lower extremities and their upper extremities, brain, TID, brain, people in. I mean, we thought that it was worth the sacrifice, okay, are young men and women to pursue those who would do us harm. And we, the big old United States of America. So maybe somebody can explain to me why the President of the United States of America and some of our congressmen do not want these people to exact the same thing on people who did them harm. Little babies, people laying in their sleep at night, 1,500 people one day. I mean, I'm just lost. Somebody's got, now y'all told me not to go through all that long range thing I do anymore, so I cut it off as of today. Because I want to hear somebody. I want 860-1440. I want to, I mean, even if you do not like the Jewish faith, why shouldn't they have a right to live in peace? They don't really bother anybody unless you bother them. You know, they just don't play. When they start going at you, they coming for you. Unlike us, we'll change our mind in the middle, halfway there, and but sometimes. But anyway, I'm not a person who knows a lot about the Jewish faith. I know in the Bible it tells us God, they are God's chosen people. And what that entails, what that means, I don't know, but I'd rather be on the side of God than the side of man. Okay. I don't understand the nuances of that. I don't understand Islam either. I don't understand it. But I do know from a humanitarian standpoint, every human being that's ever been born has a right to live. We don't have to believe the same thing, do we? So I've never heard it really explained to me because I don't get it. Unless they're just some people just evil and don't like another group of people because they happen to be a little bit different. I don't know. I was just wondering. I mean, it's Thursday, so I'm just thinking, maybe we should have that conversation some kind of way. But people who know more than I do. Hey, good morning. Who's this? Okay. Do you have the answer to my question? Now you want me to hang up on you. Now, okay, so now you want me to hang? No, the Bible also says there's a time for all things. I don't mind you talk. That's why I let you on, Mr. Ed. But however, you must do it in order. Now, are you going to talk about what I'm talking about right now? Do you know why people don't like the Jewish people? I'm talking about the Jewish people right now, though. I'm talking about the Jewish people right now. I know, nobody's saying that they're going to wipe the earth, wipe us from the earth. But the Jewish people. Well, that's a question on it, but that's the question on the table right now. I ain't mad at you. I mean, you can call, if you don't have the answer to that, you can call me back later. We'll talk later. Okay. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. I did see it. At least his rendition of it. I don't know how Jesus could be. Wait a minute, but I don't know how Jesus could be black, born in that part of the world at that time. I mean, he ain't a black like we are. Mm-hmm. Well, and I hear you that. Listen, there's no doubt in my mind Jesus didn't have blonde hair and blue eyes. Well, he could have blue eyes. I don't know. But let me ask something. What difference does it really make if he was or if he wasn't? Okay. I'm saying, hallelujah, I'm still here to see it. That's what I'm going to do. Why would I think that? Mm, mm, mm-hmm. Well, if what you say is true, which I don't know one way or the other at the moment, why is it that people don't want to eradicate the world of black folks? We want to eradicate the world of Jewish people. Why is that? Oh. I'd say you're almost correct. But the question is why? Why are we discriminated against? Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Okay. Now, but you don't you don't believe that for that time that was the story. You cannot believe that after the new covenant, after none of it since none of us are getting there by what we do. You still believe that God he doesn't like the different people because of their color, right? So, mhm, right. Hmm. Mm. So see, and that to me that goes against the whole philosophy of Christianity. What you're saying, it goes against it all. We're to love one another. Okay, and the other people, what are we supposed to do about them? Okay, all right. Well, that is an opinion. Uh, I asked for opinion, so okay. Good morning. Morning. All right then. Right. Oh. All right, gotta take a break. So why is there seems to be so much animosity between the Middle Eastern people and to Jerusalem or other Israelis? And why our president of the United States is telling the president is telling Netanyahu stop what you're doing after they keep you over after the president killed all those people. We spent 20 years running over to on and on not. Why is it that we want to tell
To satisfy morning cravings with its warm, sweet cinnamon sugar rolled dough, gooey gooey texture, and signature cream cheese frosting. Get the best part in every bite this morning with Wendy's new Cinnabon Pull Apart, only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Mildly cloudy
okay.
start tomorrow morning in the 60s. We warm into the low and mid 80s. Even though there's a lot of cloud cover today, there's going to be enough sunshine to get those temperatures a little bit above normal. Tomorrow, waking up in the 60s, seeing mid to upper 80s. There's more sunshine Friday. It's still unruly in the widely scattered shower. Same thing for your Saturday, but we cool things off and increase the rain chance as we head into the second half of your weekend. And that's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Amanda Curran on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now, things are looking good. Nothing's being reported by the authorities. It would send you on an alternate route. Looking at your traffic flow maps, no big backups or slowdowns. That's all good news. Keep listening. We'll keep you posted. Festival Plaza has it all. Visit the comic shop, Montgomery Cardiovascular Health and Fitness Center, and more. Festival Plaza, Taylor at Vaughn, a Collier's managed development. Buckle up, it's the law for Montgomery Skywatch traffic. This is Major Delay.
3 more editions are coming to the Esports World Cup. We can expect to see Teamfight Tactics, League of Legends, and Street Fighter 6 in Saudi Arabia this summer. The Esports World Cup is really strengthening their portfolio of games that they're going to be showcasing at their event. With game titles still being announced just months before the event, it raises the question of how many teams will be competing at the Esports World Cup and how they go about qualifying. Will you tune in to the Esports World Cup?
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
Family Talk and Straight Talk.
Give. It's time to get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data, and you get to choose who joins your family plan starting as low as $25 a month. Doesn't have to be family. It can be family or life.
And
More lines and more savings. Switch to Straight Talk for family plan starting at $5 a line per month for 4 lines. Find it at Walmart and StraightTalk.com. Remember, minimum prices and StraightTalk.com. Family plan discount. 4 lines, all in silver.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right, you can earn real cash back with Upside. Just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up. I've already made like $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LANE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LANE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LANE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze, and right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, and actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Attention homeowners, do you know when to replace your windows? Feeling too hot or cold? Fog between the glass? Spending too much on expensive energy that literally goes out the window? It's time to replace. And right now you can get a free in-home window consultation and free price quote from Renewal by Anderson. Plus, with our spring savings event, you can buy one window or door and get one 40% off when you buy 4 or more units. Just text CONSULT to 200-300 for your free consultation on top quality affordable windows or patio doors for no dollars down, no monthly payments, and no interest for a year. That's right, you don't pay a dime for an entire year. Text CONSULT to 200-300 to buy one window or door and get one 40% off. And right now, save an extra $30 off every unit. Hurry, this incredible offer is only in April. Text CONSULT to 200-300. Text the word CONSULT to 200-300. CONSULT to 200-300.
He's smart, witty, and fast on the draw. It's Mark Levin this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Where's Tony coming in? I got to see Tony. Hey, good morning to you. Oh, I just blocked it. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Trying to figure this thing out this morning. He's always good for this stuff. Good morning. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I think he showed a picture of what somebody supposed to be a picture of Jesus. So let me ask you a question. Is there? Well, I can. I can now. Let me ask you a question. I do. Well, I'm not doing anything. Again, listen. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying is true or not. But here's a question I have for you and the last caller. Now I believe in the Bible a long time. I don't ever remember anywhere in the Bible where it said Jesus was black. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know who Esau is. Yeah, yeah, but still, any picture of him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Who they thought he was. Huh? Well, see, you gotta read it. Well, brother, right, that ain't the first time I heard that. But you know black folks yell but don't want to hear it. Black folks definitely don't want to hear it. Now, I'm going to tell you something, I'm going to get off this one. Some white people that know Jesus is black. Some of the Catholic people know Jesus is black. But y'all say it don't matter. It makes a lot of difference.
Yeah.
Because if you knew that Jesus was black people would be right here killing each other, acting the fool that they doing.
All right. Well, okay. Yeah, I got you. I got you. All right. Hey, appreciate your call. Someone said, yo, we taking calls. I am taking calls right now. That was a call. It wasn't me. We just asking the questions. I've yet to understand. Now, listen, I don't know if Jesus was black, Chinese, Japanese, African, and I don't care. Um, I don't care the color. But I do want somebody to show me in the Bible where it said Jesus was black. Okay, I got what I'm asking for. Give me one sentence anywhere in the good book where it says Jesus was black, with an afro and all that stuff. That's all I want to know. Because it doesn't bother me one way or the other. I don't care. But we love to make stories of it as we go along. It is 7:49 in the morning. Good morning on air. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I guess. Well, no, he was there. Yeah, he was there, but he's not there anymore. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know those things. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Listen. Okay, wait. You got it out there. Yeah, yeah. You got it out there. 7:50 in the morning. 2 minutes to the hour of 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. That. No, no, no. Tell me what it said. I ain't got time to go read it. Tell me what it said. Well, just wait a minute, wait a minute. If y'all call up here talking about this book, be prepared to read the scripture so other people can hear it. You know what it said? Oh, okay, let me write this. Let me write this down. I'm gonna write this down. Okay. Okay. Now, what book was that again? Daniel. Well, woolly hair. Okay, that don't make you black. Oh, so we interpret it to say nappy hair now. Yeah, okay. Good morning. Yes. Right. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Well, I don't. I wouldn't think he was white either. I would think he was more of a Mid Eastern extraction because that's where he was born. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, I if and again I'm right, and I hear you. I'm not over there. I don't know what the environment is like, but I do know you cannot put your headquarters, your military headquarters, in places where civilians live and don't expect something to happen. If you're gonna be a soldier, again, what happened to the people? Do you think it matters how many people? We, the United States, killed a hell of a lot more people in World War II with that bomb than Israel could even imagine doing right now. Well, they are. They are. Well, well, if you and we killed 500,000, and we killed 500,000, and I do right. What do we do when they came over and killed 3,000 of our people that on 911? We went out, but we got somebody, but we got those who we got those we thought would do us harm. Right. Mhm. Well, right. I do know that we didn't start it, and Israel didn't start this. Well, listen. There's no since I brought this thing started. I detest the civilian people get hurt doing war. Well, that's what they. Wait a minute. That's what they did in Washington D.C. for the January 6th. They put a bunch of our folks in jail because they happened to be there. No, but we got people in jail because they were there now. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Well, that is what you think. You know, yeah. Mhm. Well, whose fault is that, though? That's not Israel's fault. Mm, right, right, right. Yeah. Well, but my question, right, but the question, but here's the question. The question of the question was, why is it that most players want to eradicate Israel? Why? Mhm. And you believe, and we believe that over here in America when we can't figure out what's going on in the country. Right. No, I'm saying we really okay, but who told you that? Who said that? I mean, who said it? Okay, well, hell, we can't trust. Wait a minute, we can't trust our Congress to tell us the truth. Come on, man. Okay. What is it? Man, listen. Hey, I gotta run. I gotta run. You come back if you can't finish it. I gotta run. 7:50 this morning and 40 seconds after the hour.
It's the campaign trail with the Kennedy family today. Donald Trump will be in court and for a one-week break in his criminal hush money trial. First, New York. Jury selection will resume this morning. So far, only 7 jurors have conceded in the case. Attorneys for former President Donald Trump said they tried to serve porn stars with experience with a subpoena demanding information at an event in a bar in Brooklyn in New. She walked away. Daniels is expected to testify about a image allegedly got in 2016, speaking about a sexual encounter she had with him. What did you like? CBS News. New York. President Biden campaigns in Pennsylvania put a time this week. Today he'll be joined by JFK's extended family in Philadelphia. Time to endorse Mr. Biden and review Robert Kennedy Jr., who's running for the White House as an independent. As for the focus on Pennsylvania, all these frequent visits to Pennsylvania underscore how important to this year. Former President Trump has placed high emphasis on in Pennsylvania. Having won the seat by a margin in the last election, importantly, the Democratic leaning is a big deal in Pittsburgh, independent of the White House. Democrats and House Speaker Mike Johnson's plan to call a vote on bills providing new aid to Ukraine and Israel. Secretary of State Blinken.
It was written that all of the things maximize that Biden but needs to continue
Some conservative Republicans are putting for a vote to oust Johnson from his leadership role. A full union Mechanicsville, Pennsylvania has disinvited actor colleague Ken Shelby to speak at the Cumberland Valley Middle School. We have so many unsolvable problems. Say concerns about the 30 actors' lifestyle. Pushed back after the NBA banned Toronto Raptors from the quarter for the league for betting on games and passing on insider information to others. CBS's Eureka Duncan. Association says players not this quarter cannot be a lifetime as a commissioner, so he likely will never wear an NBA uniform again. A big buck. The Athletic reports Indiana Fever reputation. Eight figures of the Olympic ministry includes a signature speaker. From Panama, from Under Armour, and Adidas. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Protect your home and auto. Save the budget. Get a quote at progressive.com. That's progressive.com. Guys, if you're anything, feel like you're all not America. It could be more testosterone, but you're not alone. In fact, Superstar Hall of Famer Frank Tallis has a secret for you. You know how to get back your drive with Eugenics Total T. I didn't know that before. You know that drive. You know, like, I feel like you want a lot of energy. You want to go, that's what I tell guys. They help all life. Eugenics Total T is the real deal. In 15 years. And by the way, feel like it's 321 right now. You've got another body of Eugenics Total T. Remember when selling testosterone with Superman are PNC and Walmart. Do it now. And the lottery can move on and Eugenics can more. Your U.S. can make forever. Absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321321. Call to 321321.
Now, when you report on campus failures for people of color, the report by the Council of 2020 in Washington, D.C. is and more agencies for help receive some of the best in the country. Dr. Joseph Eppenberg was president of the decades of positive support and underinvestment in global health is one of the skills and
life insurance rates for a 50-year-old live tough to diabetes and their high maybe just around $200 a month for $1 million of coverage. I'll say it. Big mistake. A little dinged up. $1 million a month. $200 a month. Call it today.
Thank you.
Gigi cupcakes are so
And we are back. Good morning, 8:08 in the morning. It's Thursday. Normally we talk about religious things on Thursdays. Don't know if Tony's really all over to get there. But the question on the table this morning is why are so big? Why are there so many? In America, we have a plethora of different religions, different concepts, right on the same street, and we seem to tolerate it and get along fine. Nobody's forcing anybody to be a Methodist. Nobody's forcing anybody to be a Lutheran. Nobody's forcing anybody to be a Catholic. Nobody's forcing anyone to be a Baptist. We even got another group called Hebrew Israelites, which I don't really understand them. But then again, people have a right to believe what they want to believe. And at the end of the day, we all going through it's true. I don't know. But it's true that you can be anything in the world you want to be, but if you're Jewish, then the world seems to think that a lot of people in the world seem to think it's okay to get back to you, to eat up things, to tell you all kind of names and all that kind of stuff. I've never figured that out until 18 years, and I never had anybody do it. I need to go down to Faulkner. Maybe I get somebody to Faulkner to come on and because was Jesus black? Well, that's a hell of a question. Um, I don't know, and I don't care. If Jesus is the man that we've been told about, it's in the Bible that have done all manner of things and even time and never did a mumbling thing that was wrong, it should help us sometimes. I don't really care. I'm laying on the bed of grace for everything. The guy is a soldier who's working in KKK now. And you take care of it. All of them, you do the job. And I don't know. I don't know. Does it really matter? Does it really um, I don't know. I've never heard an exhaustive explanation of why some people in the world think that it's okay to pick on Jewish people. Now, I did get a text here. This is an interesting. Some guy said, that he said God's chosen people are the Israelites. He said, but all Israelites are Jewish, but all Jews are not Israelites. Okay, I don't know exactly what that means, but okay. I thought if you if you are if you live over there, be like you're an Israelite. But and why our country has taken a toll, and all these protesters, I mean, who live in a country that years ago they would not have been allowed in, but they're in Washington D.C. and some of our esteemed uh, educational institutions, Columbia, Harvard, Yale, Stanford, some of the UC Berkeley, and some of our most esteemed. I haven't heard any of this kind of stuff going on at the University of Notre Dame. I have to call out there and see. But I haven't heard it. But all these Ivy League schools are some of the biggest hate mongering people on their campus I've ever seen. I don't know. Where did these people come from, and how did they reach these conclusions? You know, I don't. I mean, where did the hate come from? They don't get anything to you. You live in the life of Riley, got your parents paying for your school, and you want to hate on somebody, you know. And I'm surely glad they got rid of some of these presidents of some of these schools. We live in a country that's predicated on freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom to determine your own destination if you decide that's what you want to do. But those same people who take advantage of those things that were fought for and died for by somebody else, and some of those people were Jewish people. Go to Arlington sometime. Yeah, you'll see a lot of Jewish people in the ground there. So you can act like a fool and not appreciate the sacrifices that were made for you. You know. So I don't know. I'm looking for an exhaustive explanation of why even a lot of people in America, and certainly over there. Yesterday I'm looking at a video. I don't know if it was live or not, but there were some Palestinians beating the hell out of a woman on the street. A bunch of guys. I don't know what she did, what it was. Nothing on God's earth justifies what these people do to their women. And then, women, you know what happened? Cars were coming down. Young men were getting out of the cars, beating the hell out of the woman, and they didn't even know what she did. I guess they said, well, what the hell? If they beat her, I might as well get on some of this action too. I don't understand those people. I'll never understand it, and I'm not even trying. Okay? But I do believe and then once they get you over, it's like you cannot leave those places, But I mean, about 7 young men beating the hell out of a woman. And as the cars were going by, about 4 more stopped their cars and got out and started beating her too. I don't, man, I'm glad I don't live over there. Okay. Anyway, 860-1440 number here. Good morning. Who's this? Now this is the second out. So you have to call me next time. Anyway, so I don't quite understand it, but that's not for me to understand. But I know one thing: if we don't somehow, and maybe we won't. Maybe it will take Jesus Christ coming to let us know at the end of the day we're all the same. Really, we're all we're pretty much all the same. We go to the bathroom, we eat, we get hungry, we cry, we laugh, we get sick. We're pretty much all the same. The blood that flows from our body, all the same, all the same. Except some people are A positive, some that are negative, A positive, A plus, stuff like that. You feel weird blood. Anyway, good morning to you. Hope this day finds you well. Now today is the last day that you can go online and you can sign up for some of these kids that are running for a student of the week. Okay, and again, you go to Montgomery Advertising, click on two, and you get the right hand corner, and you can check these things out. Okay, go online. Okay, today is the last day you can actually vote for them, and you will all we will Pimento. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. Yes, yes. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yes, it is. Beginning of time. Yeah, beginning of time. Hawaiian. No, that may surprise us. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. And he said they're watching it. I said, okay. Yeah. Well, I guess the same question could have been asked in America. Why are people saying these people are the different people? The black people treated so bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because we're human beings and we are full of fault. That's what he said. All right. Hey, we appreciate it. 860-1440, 8:20 in the morning. Good morning. Mhm. What I did read it, and that was me who said it. Yeah, I mean, sure. Hmm. Okay, but you don't. But you know, and you have a right to your opinion. Yeah, that's your opinion. Well, who's gonna wait a minute? Who's gonna wait a minute? Who's gonna be brought up? Who's gonna be brought up on charges for what they did to those poor people on October 7th or 911 in America? Well, who's gonna be brought up on charge of that? Yeah. What about? No, he is not. No, no, he is not. No, no, he is not. We killed a bunch of children in World War II. We dropped two of them. We dropped two of them. I don't know. Well again, when they go until they get them. So what should they do? What should they do? Should they just quit and go back home? What should they do? Well, what? Then tell him. Yeah, you got Netanyahu on the phone. What you gonna tell him to do? I mean, what? Right? There's so many things I hear. There's so many things that we do not know that goes on over there. We don't know everything. Okay. Wait a minute. We send people to die every day in this country needlessly. Yeah. Again, I don't know the internal workings of there. But again, okay. Well, let me ask you. Would you split your house and give somebody else one half of it? Okay. Okay. What if Canada said, why don't you give us Michigan, across the board, Michigan? Yeah. Okay. I just, so why don't we give Canada a two-state solution, a three-state, and give them half of America? Yeah. All right, say it, like, I got you. I got you. I got you. Good morning. Yes, you're fine. But but do we know that? Right. But do we know that what's going on, or is it that people, you know, one of the things, one of the things, okay, all right, okay, you know, one of the things that bothers me when about that is that people will use civilians as shields. They'll shoot at you. They don't expect you to shoot back because they got civilian in front of them. And that's what those people are doing over there. They're using civilians as shields. Okay, well, listen, if if the enemy, wait a minute, okay, listen, if the enemy, but if the enemy is using those kids and those people, kind of like in Vietnam, let me ask them, a kid comes out 6 years old, he's got a grenade, he's going to throw it at you. What do you do? Well, no, same premise, same premise. Well, again, so if the enemy is using civilians and kids and like cowards to stand behind them, and you got to get the enemy, what do you do? So I can't shoot at them because they're behind you? And so did we. And so have we done it. We've done the same thing. Yeah. But we don't know if we only go about what the news people say. So did we. Uh, uh, so what should they do? No, no, so what should they do? What should they do? And they are, but what happens when the what? Well, are you a combat veteran? Huh? Yeah, man. Okay. All I know is somebody broke into your house right now, keep your children and your wife. You go get them another. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, and that's what you're saying now, right? Well, let me ask you something. Why do we drop two atom bombs and over 720,000 people were killed when we dropped the bomb in those Nagasaki and Hiroshima? 750,000 people died to get. All right. Hey, appreciate it. I got to go. So they did what they had to do in order to stop the war. That's okay. We'll be back. And one of the and again, nobody still answered the question. Why is it that they influence so much into they one morning decide to want to destroy them, eviscerate them from the earth? How is it? What is that attitude?
Down, no monthly payments, and no interest for a year. That's right, you don't pay a dime for an entire year. Text consult to 200-300 to buy one. Get
All day. All day. Okay, so here's what I'm figuring. So here's what I figure. 8:37. Here's what I figure. Okay, this suggests me. Maybe people in that part of the world are against Israel because they do have the marker of God's children. Maybe that's why maybe that's actually why they, oh man, I don't know. It's just an interesting conversation. You either on one side or the other. Um, is there no defining line between right and wrong, or have we blurred the line with so much propaganda, so much rhetoric, until even we, you know, you know, and Americans, we have a hard time understanding our own society. I mean, we've got our own problems. I don't know how we can, and that's on both sides. I don't know how we can uh, chastise Israel when we need to have self-discipline our own self, in our own country. It's one thing to have people from another country trying to hurt the people. When we as Americans every day hurt our own people, I don't know we can even live to stand up from a cultural standpoint anyway. Okay, I got to see random school stuff. Let me take this call. Good morning. Good morning. Probably not. Hmm. Well, they're still a because they're trying to survive. They're trying to survive. Mm, mm, mm. But did not one group of people decide they wanted Hamas to be their government leader? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, of course, we didn't do, but the citizens of that place did not have anything to do with that. Mm. Okay, so right. And they also paid $4 million. Well, this is Jewish people. They paid $4 million for that land. Well, I don't know who got paid, who they took it, who got it. They paid for the land. Well, evidently the guy who sold it, the people who sold it. Right. Mhm. Well, when your charter, you're right, but when your charter, when your whole existence is predicated on getting rid of a nation, wipe them from the earth, there's something wrong with that doctrine. Oh, that's true. Well, again, I don't know if you're totally right. I don't know if anybody in this part of the world has a complete understanding of the history and the quarrel between those two people. Well, I mean, that's that. Listen, everybody decided to belong to the UN. If you're a member of the UN, you get the right to bring things up, and they pass or they don't. Yeah, yeah. Yes, they did. We got plenty of land. Just let them go to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Well, does anybody? Yeah, let me ask something. How you gonna own something that was here when you got here? Everybody. How you gonna own it? I mean, it was here when you got here. You can rent it, but you can't own it. You know. And again, Indians moved somebody else out the way too. So no, no, I don't know when they moved, but that's what because I'm from Indiana, we studied a lot about Indians. No, we studied a lot about Indians. We do, and they moved. Well, listen. I didn't get the address or where they went, but I just know that nobody owns land that was here before they got here, because they wasn't going up there. Sure, sure. Basically they rented them land because it ain't there. They got to pay tax on it. Yeah. All right. All right. All these years. Hmm. Appreciate it. Let me take one more question. Good morning on here. Yeah. I don't think we much. I'll be back and say that. I don't think we much. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. We missed him. I take the last break an hour. And we'll do that.
requested by over 4 million people worldwide. Only Lavage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Lavage is now available in local Sam's Club with a great value pack. Everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Lavage, NAVAGE, $5,000. That's the average amount of money all the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside. Just like you
Man, I gotta put some money in the meter downstairs. It costs me money to come to work.
Write your PayPal or a gift card or Amazon and other things. Just download the free Upside app and use code LANE. Bonus on your first tank. That's code LANE.
What's keeping you from learning the language you always wanted to speak? Too hard.
Long on it.
Not with Babbel. Babbel's interactive lessons, podcasts, games, and more make learning fun. Fun isn't hard. Right. There's 10 ways to do it. Babbel's fun stuff. They're designed to
That's not long.
It's not hard.
It's perfect.
Start here. That's Babbel.
You always hear the radio app about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid. And they try to frighten you. You're engineered from that. Tax Relief Advocate is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, 5,000, 50,000, or 500,000, you it doesn't matter if you're car or your kids. No matter where you are. Call now. 800-574-2794. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is nothing for you. If you can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our content is taxes and helping individuals quit their IRS. We have people and an A+ with a better bureau. You and your tax today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 955-4794. That's 800-575-2794. Tax relief content. Real solutions for real people.
Don't miss Sean Hannity, 5 minutes carefully, and here's what this afternoon at 2 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Okay, today is the last day to participate in, and we'll be done with this conversation after this hour. So we're going to another thing tomorrow, like the city council meeting. The people who've been put in this week, not enough people. I don't know what it slacked off right here. We got too many high schools around here, too many schools around here to not put more people like this in for this award. However, since we got, it is what it is. That's what young folks say. That's the only thing I really like. They say that I really agree with them on. It is what it is. So the nominations for Student of the Week, starting April the 15th, which was Monday, is Lily Colombi from Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School. She has been an integral part of the Montgomery Catholic community since she was in the first grade. She has a GPA of 4.28, achieved the highest average score of 27 on the ACT test, and became a two-time state champion in varsity volleyball team. You want to know more about her? Go and look at the thing on Montgomery Advertiser. Syncaria Williams. Syncaria Williams from Sidley Lanier High School, a senior at Lanier. Syncaria Williams' journey to the finish line this May was a testament to her remarkable resilience and indomitable spirit. According to school leaders, with numerous obstacles along the way, she has demonstrated an extraordinary level of persistence. I like that word. Never allowing challenges to deter her from her goals. Congratulations to Syncaria Williams of Sidley Lanier High School, Lily Colombi of Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School, and last but not least, Danny Wayne Henderson from Success Unlimited Academy. A senior at Success Unlimited Academy, Danny is a member of the National Honor Society, a football player, and two-time school winner of the oratorical competition. Listen to me. And now a member of the 2024 homecoming court. Good. He has been a member of the school media team and valuable crew member for for the theater production. On top of that, Danny served as the Mustang ambassador representing S Success Unlimited Academy in school and community events. So congratulations to all those two kids this weekend. Danny Wayne Henderson from Success Unlimited, Sinclair Williams of Sidney Lanier High School, and Lily Colombi from Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School. Congratulations, those guys. May the best one win. Okay, go to Montgomery Advertiser and you can find out how you can vote for them. Look for Student of the Week and or look the woman who does this, the reporter at that. Her name is what was her name? Her name was Hitson. That's it. Hadley Hitson. She covers children's health, education, and welfare for the Montgomery Advertiser. I love she's doing this. I know the school won't believe that I'm actually participating in this. I think it's a great thing to do. Maybe people understand. You can be successful in life. You don't just have to play basketball or football. Okay, be successful in life and own the football team. And we want to other guys. Right? 860-1440 is our number. We're going to get started 8:54 in the morning. Not a whole lot of time left in the day. Anybody see all those people that listen? I was listening to the mayor the other night, not the other night, and he said, and I agree with his sentiment. No, it is not up to the mayor or any of the leadership to raise our kids. That's up to us. That's up to us to do that. But it is up to you when parents don't raise those kids to do something with them. Okay? It is up to you to make the punishment fit the crime. Okay? It is up to you to make sure that there's an environment in this city. We know you can't stop people from doing bad things. We know that. What we do know that if the consequences are severe enough and immediate enough, a lot of these folks wouldn't be doing the things they're doing. But when you want, like Finley has Hug-a-Thug, Hug-a-Thug. We're going to go out to Hug-a-Thug, right? Hug them, yeah. Now, I don't know I don't know what Albert had going on, but evidently not that much. He's gone. So now the new guy, I don't know what he's doing there. I'm gonna get him on the air, let him talk, because I know he's on the interim, but we need to talk to him too. Let the police do their job. We're not saying let the police run roughshod over civilians, but when you're a crook and you out there doing wrong things in our communities, yeah, the police ought to be able to knock you upside your head. But I'm not telling you. That's just me, of course. I'm not going to tell you. But you don't have to worry about knocking yourself. Because if I get caught doing something, I'm going to go, yes, sir, no, sir, put my hands behind my back. Like Bill Fires, like Victor Fires said, hands up, pants down, bend over. Okay, I'm just saying. So that's not what we want. That's not the position we want to be in. However, I'm just saying. So anyway, so I think the mayor, I think the mayor is not, as far as I'm concerned, not angry enough about this situation. He seemed to think, in my mind, the way he came across the other day at city council meeting, in my mind, it just said, man, it's par for course. And I just, get mad, man, get mad. Okay, let's do something about this. And for the folks who dog the mayor about having security, I'm not. That doesn't bother me. He's the mayor of the city of Montgomery. I mean, I listen. There are those out there that probably still mad for whatever reason, but I don't have any problem with having security. Okay, hire some more policemen, we'll be all right. Good morning. Who's this? I know what you mean. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. No, I see it. Resend it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But they got them everywhere here in Montgomery. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hey, let's take that up. Right. Let's take that up. Right. I got to let us take that up with our legislators, and maybe it's time to rethink that. We'll be back. Now I gotta go put the guy. Mm. Let me go down and put some money in the meter. Money in the meter. It costs me money to come to work.
Governor Kay Ivey signed the Sound of Freedom Act into law Wednesday. This raises the penalty for first degree human trafficking to a mandatory sentence of life in prison when the victim is a minor. Governor Kay Ivey's office says this makes Alabama's anti-human trafficking law the toughest in America. That's your news on this Thursday morning. I'm Chet Davis for WSFA 12 News.
News Radio 1440 is WLWI AM and 95.1 HD3 FM of Montgomery. This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. A quick turn of events at former President Trump's hush money trial in New York today, where jury selection is resuming after one panelist, a nurse, was excused when she told the judge she was concerned about her inability to be impartial. She revealed family and friends had been asking her about the case, and the judge ordered journalists not to report information about prospective jurors' answers to questions about their jobs. CBS's Robert Costa is at the courthouse.
This is actually a process that in most similar cases would last between 1 to 2 to 3 weeks, but it seems like jury selection could end sometime later this week or early next week, meaning the opening arguments of the trial could happen within the next 7 days.
Just in, President Biden says the U.S. will hold Iran to account for its attack on Israel by imposing new sanctions. The president travels to Pennsylvania today. It's his third visit this week. And in a rebuke to Robert Kennedy Jr. and his independent bid for the White House, members of the Kennedy family are expected to be there to endorse Mr. Biden. CBS's Aaron Navarro.
The source familiar with the Biden campaign's planning told me that this has been months in the making and that the Kennedy family came forward because they wanted to send a message kind of to their relative RFK Jr. You're going to see multiple siblings of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. At this campaign event here in Philadelphia.
The FCC now says it is investigating disruptions to 911 service in parts of 4 states overnight. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
The outages affected South Dakota and parts of Nebraska, Nevada, and Texas. It still isn't clear why. Christopher Darcy is a retired Las Vegas undersheriff.
The investigation will reveal, obviously, the cause, and then we can use it as a learning opportunity in law enforcement to really shore up these things.
The Department of Homeland Security has warned of increased risks of cyber attacks on 911 services as they have migrated to digital systems. There have been several attacks in recent years.
Severe storms leave widespread damage behind across parts of Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, and western Pennsylvania. The Cyrus, Ohio Fire Chief, Chad Schwemley.
We've got a house that's been moved off its foundation. There's several roofs that have been removed. There's been a couple walls collapse on a brick building down the road here.
They're struggling to resume normal operations at the airport in Dubai after the heaviest recorded rainfall ever in the United Arab Emirates. Airport CEO Paul Griffiths.
Flights have gradually been getting back to normal, but it's going to take us, I reckon, 24 to 36 hours to clear the remaining backlog.
Dow up 185 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's starting with the whoops. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
And my brain is saying, when it's time to go home, somebody call me a ride.
Love that guy.
Me too.
Know your buzz warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
A glittery steal north of the border.
An Air Canada worker is among 9 charged with stealing thousands of gold bars.
In total, 6,600 gold bars, ranging in size.
And banknotes, says police official Mike Mavity.
The stolen banknotes are in foreign currency in various denominations.
All worth more than $14 million, taken a year ago from a warehouse at Toronto's airport. Warrants have been issued for 3 other people, including a former airline manager. Police say the gold was melted down and used to buy illegal guns. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Overseas, Prince William is back on official royal duty for the first time since his wife, Kate Middleton, publicly revealed she'd been diagnosed with cancer. The prince visited a food distribution charity and a youth center. Meantime, Prince Harry officially renounced his British residency, listing the U.S. in new paperwork. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
You know, a lot of times you have to choose between something high quality or something that saves you money. But if you could get both, why not? Especially when it comes to healthcare. And that's MediShare. You get both. Many families save $500 a month switching to MediShare, and that's huge. But it's also true people are way more satisfied after making the switch too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. And that's because MediShare works. It's been around for more than 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge PPO network. So yeah, really, you could save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or you're part of the gig economy or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Here's the number. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Come fix my home, Bill Bradley. Come fix my home. I need you right away. My closet's leaking, there's water on the floor. Can't take it one more day. Come fix my home, Bill Bradley. Come fix my home. I know you won't delay. For one flat rate price, I know it will be right. Bill Bradley, won't you please fix my home? Come fix my home, Bill Bradley. Come fix my home. I know you won't delay. For one flat rate price, I know it will be right. Bill Bradley, won't you please fix my home?
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up. I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, then download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LANE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LANE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LANE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message data rates may apply. Apply stop, opt out. Minimum purchase required. Interest accrues with data purchase, but is waived if paid within promotional period. Go to windowappointmentnow.com for full offer details. Attention homeowners. Do you know when to replace your windows? Feeling too hot or cold? Fog between the glass? Spending too much on expensive energy that literally goes out the window? It's time to replace. And right now you can get a free in-home window consultation and free price quote from Renewal by Andersen. Plus, with our spring savings event, you can buy one window or door and get one 40% off when you buy 4 or more units. Just text CONSULT to 200-300 for your free consultation on top quality affordable windows or patio doors for no dollars down, no monthly payments, and no interest for a year. That's right, you don't pay a dime for an entire year. Text CONSULT to 200-300 to buy one window or door and get one 40% off. And right now, save an extra $30 off every unit. Hurry, this incredible offer is only in April. Text CONSULT to 200-300. Text the word CONSULT to 200-300. CONSULT to 200-300.
The news you need, the news you can trust, the news you depend on. News Radio 1440. More at newsradio1440.com.
Okay, we're back. Now we got open lines, whatever's on your mind. We can move on to something else. I didn't get an answer to my question, but there is one question though that I must ask people, and maybe I'm just the dumbest guy in America. I don't think so. I know a couple guys dumber than I am, but this whole thing about land. How can people claim something that was here before they got here? They didn't have anything to do with creating it. They had nothing to do with making it be. So how can people claim land? It's the easiest money ever made. I mean, you didn't have to do anything for it. You didn't have to do anything to it except spend some money and claim it. It's an amazing thing. I mean, no wonder everybody wanted land back in the day. It didn't cost them nothing, except the folks who died defending it. 860-1440 is the number you want to give us a call. You know, I got the grandkids at home. I got the grandkids right at the house last night. And see, I knew there was something missing in my life. The grandkids, okay? I got, it's just 3 of them, right? And so I'm sitting there asking, okay, what y'all want to eat? Y'all want some? Yeah, I want some. Oh, right on. Can you make us some peanut butter and jelly sandwich? I said, yeah, that's cool. I got peanut butter and I got jelly. We can do this. So I make the peanut butter. I got to tell you about it. See, this is why I love giving grandkids back to their mom and dad. Because I made the sandwich. Okay, I'm putting it on tin foil. I'm making sure there ain't no peanut butter and jelly going outside the gushing outside the sandwich. I mean, I'm setting this thing up good. And all of a sudden I hear, ugh, I don't like this. I thought you said you wanted peanut butter and jelly. I said, yeah, but it's got nuts in it. Well, that's why we call it peanut butter. Well, they left my sandwiches on the floor because they didn't like them. Okay, I'm gonna give them some slack this time because they're like 5 and 6 or 6 and 7 or something like that. I said, okay, but from now on, I'm gonna put some of them crusty sandwiches in the freezer like Jarrell likes to eat and give them those. I would no longer waste my peanut butter and jelly. I love peanut butter with the nuts in it. Okay, I mean after all it is peanut butter. I'm just saying that. Okay, anyway, let me shut up and move on. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning, Ed. Right, and that's why I put some peanut butter. That's why I put some peanut butter and jelly on it. Yeah. All right, Ed. I got, I got you. All right, all right. I got you. It's 9:14 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this? Hello. Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, we know who did all the work. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, it wasn't really. It wasn't really free. In other words, they did have a charge to make the land better. Right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm. Well, it is a question. Yeah, me either. Ain't that 70 years? And okay. Mm. 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 All right. All right. I appreciate it. I think. Good morning. Who is this? 9:18 in the morning. Yes. Okay. Well, if it means something to me, I'll dig it out because maybe. Mm. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm asking. Well, it's not for me to believe it. It's not for me to believe it. I just want to know what the problem is. Well, well, I want to know what everybody's perspective is. No matter what they tell, that yeah, there's no reason. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Well, unless you live over there, though, you don't know all you're talking about. Well, yes, yes, I would. What? Hmm. Okay, we can agree on that now. 'Cause I didn't know nothing about that. So why do we? So why do we? So why do we believe? Wait, yeah, that's not okay. Appreciate it. Nah, we don't like arguing. We like having a conversation. Good. Yes, we like having a conversation. Yeah. Well, I haven't figured that law out yet. We got people in America taking people's land, taking people's land. Mm. Now we got people moving to people's houses. We got people moving to people's houses. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Mm. I hear you, brother. Appreciate it. Good morning. I don't know. Well, that's any history. Yeah, we said yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that was Steve's interpretation. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Mm. Well, we know he got a bunch of free labor. That is indisputable. It's called slaves. Wait a minute. Well, he said first of all, we I don't know about Oklahoma, but I know in the South, black folks work the land. Huh? What 1849? It was in California, most of it. I don't care. I don't get none. I don't. Wait a minute. Wait. Do you think I care when it was? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's true. The six. Yeah, that's true. What's it do, ladies? Well, I got that right this morning, so that's good. Uh, I forgot about the six. I forgot about the 6 Day War. Yeah, well, we could do that. Yeah, we could do it. Yeah, I hear you. Gotta take a break. We'll be. I forgot about the 6 Day War. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I appreciate it. You see, curmudgeon every once in a while. Every once in a while, my brother. You you kind of with some knowledge there. Okay. We'll be back.
1440.com. You can also listen on your smart home speaker. 1440.
Utility employees hold positions in the company, and these communities Alabama residents who are you one of them?
Hopefully they don't.
Another one. What's that in your dog? You can prevent your system from failing. And spread under there every day.
This is State Health Officer Roger Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
To buy your home, you became a house hunting ace, learned about loans, scoured neighborhoods, and asked the right questions. You're queen of your castle. If you can get your retirement plan on track. Own your retirement like you own your home. For retirement.org.
Hello. Hello. All righty, we are back to the 6-Day War. And it was a brief war, which in 1967, on June the 5th to June the 10th, 1967, and it was the third of the Arab-Israeli War. It was the victory included the capture of the Sinai Peninsula, Gaza Strip, West Bank, and the Old Jerusalem and the Golan Heights. And the status of these territories subsequently became a major point of contention in the era Israeli conflict. Yeah, so okay, so people get no, okay. I forgot all about that one. Yeah, I was only 10 years old then. So. Good morning. So what you think I'm doing up here? Just reading everybody's article that they sent me. I get. Why didn't you send it to? Why didn't you send it to me last night where I can look at it? Early this morning when I'm headed to work, do my thing. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Well. Tell me about it. I haven't had a chance to see it. Okay. Well, I do think it's time for our legislature. Yeah. Now, listen. I'm all for the Second Amendment. Yeah, for responsible people. It's time to redo this thing, and it's time to. All right, I'll look at it. And now, did you send it to me through text or through email? Through text. All right. I don't have time to look at it right now. But we need to, and I want to know which one of our legislators has a gonads to suggest that we undo this. You know, everybody walking around with a gun. The only thing you can probably buy with no, everybody. You need. I think they ought to have a license. I do. This is getting crazy now in this city. When you go to the gas station and see a bunch of people walking around with AR-15s, AK-47. I mean, you know that's going to limit it. We need to don't stop people from having a gun, but make sure we know they got it. And I do believe it's time. So which one of our legislators, senators, Hatcher or Barfoot or Penny or Reed or anybody else, I believe in guns. Guns are good things. But it's going, and I think everybody knew this was coming. And what I said when they did this, I said, we're going to have people walking around with guns who never had a gun before, but they feel emboldened to carry one. And I can't really blame them. Hell, if everybody else carrying one, I better carry one too. But I do believe, okay, I do believe that we uh, certainly need to do something about this. Really, I mean, I just think that I think this plan didn't work. I mean, there's plans. Is anybody out there against them? Is there anybody out there against it? Well, you can go to the store now and see young thugs walking around with pistols in their pants. Pants ain't up, but the guns up. Anybody? Is there any logically thinking Alabamian who think we need to undo that law? Okay? Anybody, you can't, it just, now, it won't stop people who are determined to commit a crime with a weapon. It won't stop those people. But it will stop people who otherwise would not be walking around with a gun in their side. And now, as a matter of fact, the Attorney General yesterday, let's see, the DA yesterday, along with Phil Insler, came with some law about certain things that you put on a gun to make it automatic with it, and I'm all for that too. I'm all for that too. Okay, so I'm a gun toting guy when I have to be, but I think it's getting way out of hand. So I want to commend Insler and the sheriff for trying to get this thing. That's what's it called, a buck stopped or something like that. You don't need all of that on the gun. First of all, you're not shooting pigs, you're not shooting deer with it. These things are made quickly shooting people, and provide the maximum carnage and the maximum damage of death and disorder that they possibly can. And I'm all for that. I think we need that. Governor, let me call the governor's office. Somebody send me a number to the governor's office. I'm not calling tell them that. Okay, man, send me a number so I can talk to her. Good morning. Okay, so somebody just send me a number so I can call the governor's office. Just text me the number there. I'm gonna tell them we need to undo this. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell them. Do my phones work? Let me make sure my phones are working. Okay, let me see my phones are working. Okay. Okay, my phones are working. Okay. I'm just saying we need to get rid of that law. Good morning. Pretty good. But if nobody has them, then you don't need them. Okay. Understand. See, anybody? Again, that he said was not my point. Those things are strictly for carnage. Okay. I'm just 860-1440 is the number here. Everybody got in there. What's the governor's number? Anybody know? Let me see what it is. I'll do it. Hey. Okay. I thought that was okay. Let's see. Yeah, they can give you the hey, Boozer. How you doing? Hey, Brittany, I need the governor's office. Okay, give me a minute. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you very much. Okay. Unfortunately, okay. Let me just get the word out. I don't know I'm calling. Okay. Okay. Hey, this is Kevin Elkins, News Radio 14. I just want to leave a message for the girl. Can I do that with you? Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'll leave a message. Hello, Pam. This is Kevin Elkins of This Media on News Radio 1440. Talk show here in North Carolina every morning from 7 to 10. It's the only talk show she hasn't been on in Alabama, and I'm right down the street. I just say it. Anyway, so what we're calling for this morning is to ask the governor to visit the legislature and rid of everybody carry a gun, okay, without a license, okay, or you don't need one to conceal weapons. We want to undo that law. Okay. Too many folks getting killed, and too many people who are witnesses and him are now carrying guns and feel like it's 643 when it's out there too. Now, my number is I'll go to back. Yeah, that's all right. It's 860-1440. 860-1440. Okay. So, thank you very much. I appreciate it. At least call me back. Let me know you got this. Or you can text me at 901-5022. Yeah, Kevin Elkins down the street from the White House down there, right on Dexter Avenue. The only show she's never been on, and I'm right down the road. Okay, so I'm saying News Radio 1440. Okay. Thank you. I anticipate hearing from you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. See, I didn't act like a crazy conservative or anything like that. It was really nice and that's it. Now, do I expect to hear from you? There's a 50-50 chance. Let's take a break and we'll be back.
Is double that of the typical health insurance plan. That's the Medicare works. Been around for more than 30 years. They distribute more than $5 billion of the field. People love it. Yeah, well, you can take a time. Life is better. I can be happy. You got to take care of your soul. If you're self-employed or you're kind of gift, or you just want to play, you're happy with it. Right now, it's 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Come fix my home, Bill Bradley.
Come fix my home. Come fix my home.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with healthcare provider for determining if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/radio. Through HIMSS, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at HIMSS, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/radio and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free with zero cost.